this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Anthony. Now it's Anthony. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cleared away. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Isco. Anthony, Isco, Amrabat, played into space, and he's there to clear it. Gallagher, it'll be a throw-in. Simeone was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Amrabat. Now it's Riquelme. Isco. Junior Firpo. That is lovely. That is good strength. Foot in. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Been knocked clear. That's a throw. Looking for a decent ball. Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Just wondered what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Simeone. Isco. Isco forwards and with intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Anthony crosses. Gallagher, and it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Anthony. Isco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Isco. Spread out to the left. Junior Firpo. Here's Riquelme. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. And it's Firpo. Here's Riquelme. Gallagher. Galan. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Gallagher. Played out to the right. Simeone. And it's hoisted clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Up he goes!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Anthony. Mark Roca. Looks to the other side. Junior Firpo. Out to the left it goes. Amrabat. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Normal. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. Koke. Spina. Lenormand shifted upfield. Llorente. Mark Roca. Llorente. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes. And it's Firpo. Riquelme. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Attempts a clearance. Mark Roca. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Isco. Chance for a shot! Oh, very decent attempt. Isco. Anthony. Moved on forwards. Molina. Simeone. Jimenez. Alvarez. Now he's off and running. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. To throw in. Llorente. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Pina. Koke. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Aimed in towards the centre. Gallagher. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And it's Galan. And here's Biner. Biner. He's in apron, shoots! Junior Firpo. Riquelme. Junior Firpo. Anthony tries to think it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Simeone. That's very neat. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter has gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Rocker. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Llorente. Amrabat. Amrabat, gently done. So, what can they make of this? And it's Molina. Great run on the overlap here. And they've been given a corner. Biner with the short one. Llorente. Tries a shot! Biner goes short. Biner, time to deliver. Shapes to shoot! It's in! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Amrabat. Llorente. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Over to the left. Clipped into space. That's the throw. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Amrabat. Firpo. Isco. And here's Anthony. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Amrabat. Now it's Riquelme. Isco. And it's... Oh, shooting chance! Dina. Aim forwards. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. He's there to clear it. And that's a good ball. Amrabat. And it's played forward. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's through here. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Amrabat laid out to the left flank. Junior Firpo. Riquelme. He is through here. Isco. And the shot! Been cleared. And here's Anthony. Oh, that's neat. Anthony. Shot, surely! Can he stop it going out? Isco. That's a great chance! Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mark Roca, and he goes cross-field, and it's Riquelme. Nice control. Amrabat. And here's Riquelme. And here's Riquelme. Junior Firpo. Mark Roca. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It could be in here. Isco spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Isco. Mark Roca. Isco. Mark Roca. Over to the left. And that was very necessary. And it's Amrabat. That has been knocked clear. Gallagher. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, they can break here. It's a pretty loose pass. Isco. Anthony. Isco, Amrabat. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Firpo. Amrabat laid out to the left flank. Riquelme has it in a wide position. Isco. Isco shifted upfield. Okay. Llorente moved on forwards. Simeone. Llorente. Baina. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Baina. Out to the left it goes. Llorente. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marcos Llorente clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to get it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Simeone on a strong run down the right. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Amrabat gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Molina. Koke forwards and with intent. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Amrabat. Junior Firpo, gently done. Le Normand. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is just caressing the ball. Amrabat. He's in here! Could be danger here. Riquelme. Hit into the middle. And it's Isco. Baina. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Simeone. That's really well manoeuvred. That is as far as they're going to go. Marc Roca. Forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Gallagher. Koke. Llorente. Marc Roca does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. And it's Riquelme. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Llorente. Alvarez chasing after it. The pass is intercepted. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Marc Roca. Isco shifted upfield. Molina clears it away. Marc Roca. Here's Riquelme. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Anthony. He's got a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Clearly not happy with that. Isco. Amrabat. Marc Roca. Lovely feet. And it's Amrabat. Isco. Marc Roca. Isco. Amrabat. And it's made its way to him. Simeone absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Showing good feet. Simeone. Decent chance! Amrabat. Riquelme. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Alvarez. Proves too strong. Amrabat. Oh, well measured. Anthony! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Gets it away. And it's Isco. Marc Roca. And here's Anthony. Baina looking to add to his goal. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Anthony. That's an imaginative pass. They've got a corner here. Jimenez played up towards the front line. Gallagher. Llorente takes the shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Koke. Molina. Header! Aim forwards. Junior Firpo, gently done. And here's Alvarez. Nice physical challenge.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Amrabat. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gallagher played out towards the right wing. Molina. That's tidy. Molina's cross. Not pretty, but it gets real chance. Good effort first time.
Gallagher really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's got away. Simeone. Riquelme gets in to thwart him. Moved on forwards. Riquelme did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Time and again they are repelled.
Molina. Now it's Alvarez. Llorente. Oh, good spread. Now it's Simeone. Simeone played in. Riquelme. Oh, that's a very decent... Goes for a shot! Rocker. Amrabat. Llorente. Mark Rocker. Calmly anticipates. Jimenez gently done. Simeone. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's played into the area. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And claimed it back swiftly. Simeone, and it's Molina. Simeone opts to play it back. Has another goal!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anthony. Riquelme is onto it in a flash. Amrabat. Gallagher. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Molina. And that's in. Chance! Isco. Riquelme. Anthony. Mark Roca. Amrabat. Isco. Searching pass he's played there. Mark Roca. And they've got a throw. Mark Roca. Roca, and it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cuts out the pass, and it's Llorente. Isco. Really well manoeuvred. Jimenez. Baena. Llorente shifted upfield. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Llorente, out to the right. Isco. Mark Roca. Llorente. Isco. Aim forwards. Riquelme looks to get on the end of this. Junior Firpo. And here's Riquelme. Oh, he's in! Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. It's out for a goal kick. The normal. Baena. Out for a throw. Over to the left. Gallagher. And a chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gallagher demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Amrabat moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Baena. Lovely bit of skill. Llorente, Baena, Simeone, And that has been clubbed away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Galan. Avi Galan tries across. Junior Firpo attempts a clearance.
Here comes another cross.
And the keeper has it. Junior Firpo coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Isco. Llorente. Koke. Played towards the front line, and he cuts out the supply. Junior Firpo. Isco. Mark Roca.
Into the channel.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice.
There are a few waiting for it.
Koke gently done. Liner.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Alvarez. Tries to get it clear.
So who's he picking out?
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Llorente. And it's played forward. Jimenez. Jimenez has played it long. Oh, easy pickings there. Amrabat. Anthony. He's well. And the shot! Llorente.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That has been cut short. Isco. Amrabat. Isco. Junior Firpo. And it's Riquelme. Gallagher producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. And here's Gallagher. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Diego Llorente tries to clear, and he's there to get it away. And it's Galan. Played a header! And that has been cleared. Amrabat. Riquelme. Amrabat. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. And here's Alvarez. Knocks it out wide. Riquelme gently done. There's no flag. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Llorente. Now it's Gallagher. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gallagher is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out to the left it goes. That's good play. Here's Gallagher. It's a loose ball. Amrabat did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Isco. Mark Roca. And he's surging through. Simeone. And here's the chance to counter. Simeone. Muscular approach does pay off here. Amrabat. Isco. Junior Firpo. Ooh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. The normal. That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Anthony. Anthony. Now it's Anthony. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Riquelme. Amrabat. Mark Roca. And here's Anthony. Anthony. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Oh, sweet feet.
And here's Riquelme. Isco. Anthony.
He can get that clear.
And it's played forward. The normal. Gallagher.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Baina. Now it's Llorente. Can he get onto this?
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it.
And here's Llorente. Gallagher laid out to the left flank. Rocker. Amrabat. Mark Rocker. Llorente. Mark Rocker. Llorente. Diego Llorente.
Forwards and with intent.
It's a little off target. Molina. Alvarez.
Alvarez! And he's done very well to deal with it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Galan. And here's Koke. Gallagher.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Isco. Spread out to the left.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Isco. Mark Rocker.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Isco.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Koke. Jimenez. Gallagher. Le Normand. Moved on forwards. Junior Firpo. Out of play for a throw. Simeone. Jimenez. Llorente. Le Normand shifted upfield. Baina. Galan. And here's Baina. Llorente. Now it's Baina.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Junior Firpo getting this one clear.
And it's Molina. Ball swung in. Diego Llorente with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! Nice interception, well timed. Isco, it's a delicate pass. Llorente. Galan. Baina. Galan. Llorente. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Out to the left it goes. Baina. Simeone. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Galan. Now it's Baina. And it's Galan. And here's Koke. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards.
Amrabat really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lenormand. That's really well manoeuvred. Jimenez. Llorente. Lenormand, gently done. Junior Firpo cuts it out. Mark Roca. And here's Anthony. Shoots! It's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So is this the start of a comeback? Llorente. Galan. Llorente. Gallagher. Jimenez. Lenormand. Galan. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Javi Galan. And here's Baina. Very nicely done. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jimenez. Simeone. And that's been won straight back. And it's Amrabat. Simeone. Llorente. Molina. Simeone. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alvarez.
And here's Alvarez. Good ball, good take. Alvarez! He's got it all! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on it, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So now the difference is 3. Isco. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Molina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Galan. Gallagher. Now it's Simeone. Gallagher. Played out wide. Lenormand. Jimenez. Galan. Moved on forwards. Diego Llorente gets rid without sophistication. Mark Roca. Isco. Amrabat. Over to the left. Junior Firpo looking to hit the byline here. Jimenez tries to clear. Biner. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Alvarez. Amrabat. Isco. Lobbed in behind. Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lenormand shifted upfield. Koke. Lenormand. And it's played forward. And it's Galan. Galan goes on a charge down the left. A chance to play it in. That's going to go a long way. Llorente have it back and can go again. Lenormand. Koke. Gallagher. Molina. Gallagher. Koke forwards and with intent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Llorente. Quality ball. Jimenez gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Cleared without complication. In by Llorente. That has been knocked clear. That's been drilled forward. Jimenez. Gallagher. Molina. Simeone. Gallagher. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the finish! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Played it short. And it's Firpo.
He's had a shot!
Koke. Jimenez, he's gone direct here. Galan. Baina. And here's Alvarez. That's Simeone. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's come loose. Koke. And it's Llorente. Wins the duel this time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we off.
Alvarez! Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina. And here's Alvarez. Isco. He has found the way through. Deftly away. Mark Roca does really well to win the ball there. It's Isco! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Gallagher. Koke. Galan. Llorente. Galan. Gently done. Alvarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Anthony. Mark Roca shifted upfield. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Isco. Simeone was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Jimenez aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Diego Llorente attempts a clearance. And here's Alvarez. Simeone carries the ball down the right. And it's Molina. Muscular approach does pay off here. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Molina. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's gone out for a throw-in. Llorente. Koke. Galan. Llorente. Molina. Simeone. Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Junior Firpo. And it's Amrabat. Good chance here! Does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Now it's Anthony. Anthony. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Llorente. Gallagher. Lenormand. Koke. Lenormand. And it's played forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Jimenez. Molina. Llorente. Aim forwards. Isco. Amrabat. Llorente. And it's Bina. Koke. Simeone. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Bina. Llorente. Llorente!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Isco. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Molina. Lenormand. Llorente. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Anthony. Played into space out wide. Koke is there and he can get that clear. Mark Roca. And that pass has been well intercepted. Anthony. Cross goes in there. All Black gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. That's really well manoeuvred.
Nicely intercepted. Anthony. Mark Roca. Koke. Gallagher. Jimenez shifted upfield and reclaimed it in a trice. Bina. Llorente. Galan. Bina. And it's Llorente. Simeon. He's shooting! Llorente. Aim forwards. Llorente. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Anthony, up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jimenez. Played into space out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mark Roca. Molina. Moved on forwards. Llorente. Isco. Junior Firpo. That is a great pick out. Alvarez. There's the shot! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mark Roca. Anthony. Llorente. Diego Llorente. Gently done. And it's been given a chance! And it's played forward. Llorente. Isco. Anthony. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Molina. Lenormand. Llorente. Gallagher. Lenormand. Koke. Llorente. Forwards and with intent. And it's Galan. Lovely bit of skill. Galan. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's been won straight back. Baina, gently done. Looking to break at pace. Simeone's cross. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Isco! Jimenez is there and he can get that clear. Isco. Looking here to chip it through. No way through, so back it comes. That's good play. Isco. It's Isco! Lenormand forwards and with intent. Simeone. Alvarez. Gallagher. Molina. And he shoots! The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mark Roca. Isco. Mark Roca, gently done. Molina. Koke. Gallagher. Just about up to 75 minutes. Alvarez chasing after it. Galan. And it's Baina. Decent progress down the left. Avi Galan puts them all in. Defending of the desperate variety. Baina have it back and can go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's Simeone. Llorente. Galan. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Molina. Koke. Koke shifted upfield. Molina. And it's Molina. Gallagher. Koke. Gallagher. Molina. Referee's given a throw. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bina. Galan. Bina. Llorente. Anthony was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mark Roca, aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Llorente. Jimenez. Molina. Simeone. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Mark Roca. Anthony. Chance for a shot! Llorente tries to clear. And it's Firpo. Isco. Mark Roca. Isco.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Junior Firpo cuts out the pass. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Lovely feet. Amrabat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Isco. Anthony. Isco. Simeone. Lenormand gently done. Koke. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. Gallagher. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Bina. That's very neat. Avi Galan tries a cross. Mark Roca. Anthony. Mark Roca moved on forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jimenez.
Koke. Galan. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. Junior Firpo aimed forwards. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Llorente. Mark Roca. Mark Roca shifted upfield. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
With some activity down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Gallagher. And here's Alvarez. And it's Gallagher. Molina. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. Lenormand. Llorente. Koke. Cleared away. Jimenez. Molina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Mark Roca. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Isco. Isco. That's a corner kick. So that's... Can he finish? Dina gets good distance on it. Junior Firpo. Isco wins the duel this. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Galan. Can he get onto this? Junior Firpo is there, and he can get that clear. Anthony. Mark Roca. Junior Firpo. Isco. Mark Roca. Amrabat. Isco. Amrabat. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. And that is not finding anyone. Proves too strong. Anthony. And here's Bakambu. That's an excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Back into the middle. Amrabat. Now he's got space here. And
And he's heaved it away. And it's Isco. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Molina forwards and with intent. Isco. And here's Bakambu. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Isco! And another try! Danger averted for now.
And it's Amrabat. Mark Roca.
That's a cute ball.
That's going to go a long way.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
And here's Anthony.
Oh, that's neat. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Junior Firpo.
And here's Bakambu. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Isco plays it short. Molina defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lenormand gently done. Llorente. Junior Firpo. Amrabat played out to the left flank. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Anthony could be... And the shot! Anthony. Well, this is surely their last chance. Amrabat. Mark Roca. Out to the right. Anthony crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Amrabat. Simeone. Lenormand. Coquet. Gallagher. Molina. Llorente. And it's played forward. That is a little undercooked. Isco. Junior Firpo. Simeone absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a threatening ball. Cleared without complication. Amrabat. Amrabat. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Llorente gets it away. Molina. That's really well manoeuvred. Molina, early ball out from the back. Gallagher. Molina. And it's Gallagher. And here's Alvarez. Looking for a decent ball in. And they've got rid. Gallagher's cross. That is a brilliant interception. This big chance! Mark Roca. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Nice control. Amrabat. Isco. Mark Roca. Anthony. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. Lenormand with the clearance. In once more. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. That's tidy. Amrabat. Llorente. Galan. Bina. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. Now it's Anthony. Anthony. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gallagher. Lenormand. Galan. Bina. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Llorente. Mark Roca. Amrabat. Probing pass. Molina gets over and intercepts. Jimenez aimed forwards. Gallagher. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. And it's Molina. Gallagher. He's cut it out. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.